Hello.
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 Hello. Sound test. Are we good? Are we bad?
Hello. Everybody can hear us apparently.
Hi, Fap News. Hi, Iggy.
Hi, True.
Hi, Rusty. I haven't seen Rusty in a while.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
Hi, Kyle.
Hello.
I've been informed that Kyle is on the Force Us to Play Undertale train.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he said
Is
the
it a
last time I
meme
asked
now?
anyway. I don't think so.
Like, just the heckle us to play
Undertale's always
Undertale.
been a meme,
I mean,
though.
yeah, from the beginning, that thing has been a meme. So I guess the meme is to tell us to play it.
I owe you for... No, I don't. Don't tell people
Is
I owe
our
you money.
audio good, bad?
Let's see. Good, bad. Ooh. Oh, we sound fantastic. Yeah, that's a little towel in the corner. So we have a thing set up right now for those of you who haven't seen it. So we have subs, and when we have 3 currently for this month, I think, and they roll over every month roughly. But if we can get it up to 15, then that's the emote that we're gonna get. It's just a little towel in the corner.
Yep.
I ain't paying for no Wikipedia tax. That's not my
This
life.
is an in-joke, isn't it?
I don't know. It's not an in-joke I recognize. Yeah, it should only be 12 then.
Yeah. We've had the
I'm
little
gonna have to turn this up 'cause I can't
icon
hear
and
it.
the little gauge for how many for a while, but it like breaks sometimes.
Out of curiosity, by the way, is the game like super quiet for you guys? Just making sure. Or is it like really loud or oh god. Oh, thank you
Nice.
Rusty for the subscription.
You now have Bork access, and when we
Yeah.
hit the 15, you'll have Meow access.
Yeah.
And after that is either Llama access or I'll think of something else.
If it sounds okay just so far. Okay, so the main issue is that I've noticed that we've been very quiet and the game has been very loud lately, so I messed with our sound settings, which is, always a good thing. There's never, it's never bad when that happens.
Clearly,
Cough,
what
cough.
we need to do is also record separate audio tracks for the game and then mix it in post and then go back in time and play that in the stream.
So yeah, it's very difficult to do separate audio in this game. I mean, obviously it would be. If we're streaming, it's incredibly difficult. It also just occurred to me that I moved the TV about 3 inches to the right, and I didn't
Wait,
realize.
did you?
Yeah, notice how it's taking up the
What
space
the
of the
fuck?
thing. It was so I had to get in the back of my PC today so that I could plug the controller back in because I had the controller unplugged for a very long time.
So that he could use every plug in his USB
yeah,
deck for his VR rig.
Yeah, but the problem is I have VR right now, so I've got this issue where it's like, oh, okay, every single one of my plugs is taken up.
So
Nice.
we gotta, we
There's
gotta
the
pack
attack
with
jewel
the-
is the big thing that people were saying,
Yeah.
like applauding over.
Yeah, because those are hard to get.
Yep.
Yeah, this is literally the
Twilight
last,
stuff.
3 or 4 hours of this festival, which I
Yeah,
think
so-
we can't even get it to trip the festival decorations till we go up to the gathering
I
hub.
might be able to get it to trip them. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. I also have an issue where I didn't check to see if this was going to lag, so our graphics card might freak out when we come up here. I'm not sure. If it does, I may have to restart the game. I don't know. Let's see. I'm not noticing any lag, so maybe they fixed the problem that was going on for a long time. I'm not sure. There were some issues with that, though.
Yeah, we haven't played this game in forever either. We are very, Josh's thing is that if he's playing this, it's on stream, so there's a
there.
record of all of the times
There's
he's
the summer
played.
decorations.
Pretty.
Yeah, it looks like a beach. Big ice, Rathalos, and mist going off over the guildies.
Like at the state fair where it's 100
yeah.
degrees, so they have those misters going all over, large groups of
guess.
people.
For a limited time, the Celestial Pursuit and its staff will serve as all hunters in vivid seasonal outfits.
Happy birthday,
A special
James Mason.
seasonal platter, Happy Birthday, will also be available packed with fresh ingredients, and they're on the house. Get the handler and your Poogie into the spirit of things with special outfits. Check the notice board or the official site for the Summer Twilight Fest availability. The handler's special outfit is only for... I hate when they do that. It's
temporary
so...
outfits.
Yeah, it's such a giant pain in the butt. Many event quests. It looks like you can get... What is that, a wetsuit? I can't even tell.
It is.
Huh.
We are probably not
login
going to be
bonuses.
able to get a full set of
I'll make an
anything.
attempt.
Because
We'll see.
this is like the last, like when the day changes over for like Japan time, which will be at like
these are
5
nice
or
costumes,
6.
though. Look at
Yeah.
these.
But like we will probably play this to the end of the festival because we got in so late.
Yeah, unfortunately.
In our defense, we've had time.
Yeah.
We vaguely allude to it a lot in like our weekly Smash videos and stuff, where it's like, real life keeps doing stuff to us. It's just been
a
that.
gigantic pain in the ass, honestly.
I want to eventually be a little more clear about it, but not necessarily in a video that's not about our lives. So we're gonna play Monster Hunter instead.
Okay, hold on. I forgot I need to skip that, but I wanted to see the food and see the little pallet go. Fucking, I swear to God, the fact that Capcom on YouTube goes in and flags every single Monster Hunter thing that they can by using that specific screen as like the basis for flagging things is ridiculous. That's so mean. For like no reason. Here's the handler's outfit.
Okay.
She's dressed up in a bathing suit, I guess.
Pretty much just a tropical bathing suit.
She also wanted to let us know that she's so excited when she wears this. I don't know if you noticed that message pop up when we were over there. Why is she wearing like a tote too? You see that?
That's her book.
It looks.
That's the book
dumb.
she's reading is a different book, but the quest book is part of the costume, and it does
I guess
change.
it must be.
Like in her Halloween version, it's spooky.
It's honestly, okay, here's the thing. I prefer 2 versions of the handler's outfits over the regular one. I don't like Vanilla Handler very much. Like, her outfit's kind of... thank you, True, for the subscription. Oh, God.
Whoa!
Oh, okay, no, wait, that wasn't true. Thank you, Kyle. He's gifting 10 tier 1 subs. It's not going to be able to find people, I'm betting.
Do you have to like go into Twitch to upload the Tau now?
Bark, 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 bark. I'm gonna do that later because we're affiliate. It's gonna take like 2 weeks to load anyway.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Hey,
Twitch is weird. Twitch is weird, but
Megan
yes.
got a sub. Ooh, she can bork again.
Yeah, honestly, I could just, put, because the money loops back to us. I should just be subscribing and just to make sure I've got bork access.
it loops back around, but it's at a reduced amount because Twitch takes a cut.
It's still weird when I get it from other people and then it loops back in towards us. But hey, Bork Party.
Bork Party. I'm gonna get some soda. Hold on.
The Dutchman's Treasure!
This stream brought to you by the Dutchman's Treasure.
Yeah. We're gonna hear lots of Dutchman's treasures. Now that the okay, you know what? She's just saying generic stuff. So let's look for Kyle. I swear to, I'm gonna hear Dutchman's Treasure all day now.
Yeah. Haunt
Who's the
him.
last one it even. Hold on, because it's got a very slight cool. So it's on Lakizoom right now, which is 2 from the bottom. All right, so we only have to hear it 2 more times. Whereas you saw Geralt the last time I did this, Cypher.
Next time anyone sees Josh in like a Discord voice chat or in VR chat, just start singing the Dutchman's Treasure at him,
don't.
please.
Please don't. Please do not do that.
Dutchman's Treasure!
Okay, this isn't what I want. Is it special assignments? No remorse, no surrender. That is hard rank. Never
Yeah,
thought
that's-
I'd live to see both the Emperor and his Empress in one spot. No,
That's
we've already
some
done that
big
before.
boy.
The
stuff.
legendary beast. I forget. How do you check the
I think
Rewards?
this one, the
does
legendary
it
beast
tell
was
you?
the
Okay.
behemoth, right?
So, oh yeah.
It doesn't tell you every reward either. It gives you like the money.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to remember how to do this.
Yeah, no,
I
these
feel
are the
dumb.
special assignments.
Let's
These
see.
are always the hard stuff.
Yeah. So, are we looking for if we were
Yes.
doing? Is
if
it
you're
events
doing
for this
festival
one? Okay.
stuff, you're gonna want to look at
Yeah,
events.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
all of
yeah.
these are in.
Okay.
Most of these,
Jeez, I feel
we
like a
have
dum-dum for
cleared.
forgetting.
But some of them we maybe did not clear to the point that we can like get certain things, like dole out like one of an item.
Yeah, well,
each
I'm trying to
time.
figure out what would be. It would probably be downstairs if I wanted to
Yeah,
find the stuff for
the
the
bounties.
Yeah, for the event items.
It'll also
Ooh,
tell us
getting
how
back
many
into it.
hours we have to complete them. I'm pretty sure.
1 hour.
So now that
Oh,
we're so close to
boy.
that Tao emote, and then you gotta submit it and they
no,
gotta
I
approve it.
think
Did
we're-
it go? Close.
Maybe I can't tell from here. It looks close, but it may actually be all the way in, and I can't see it.
It might be on a delay.
It might be on a slight delay.
But now that we're going to get it, it's like
Does it say 13? I can't tell. Can you guys tell?
yeah, his computer is close to the monitor we're using for this.
Yeah, well, it's pretty far away though.
Yeah, we hunch around our TV.
Look,
which
I'm
is
not
bigger.
good at seeing things at a distance anyway.
This is true.
Done.
Anyways, saying once that's in, we're gonna have to. It's our duty to do more streams.
Yeah, it's 13 apparently. I guess we need 2 more.
We
let's
need
see.
to make sure that we're providing a
manage
canvas for people to put up Taos to. I know you can use it in
register
other people's
bounty.
streams as well. Like you can go
Complete
into other Twitch
deliveries.
chats, but like we've got to do it too.
Oh my god, there are so many here. So these are all the pending ones, and some of them are correct, and some of them
Yeah,
aren't.
some of those you're just
Yeah, these are okay. So the
not
Bushi things are
gonna get.
not. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that
those
was.
are-
Is that fall?
I don't
I don't even remember.
But they are like
But the
a
summer
seasonal
twilight
event, but they
stuff
stick
would
here.
be the correct ones.
treasure.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay, Kyle gave 2. Thank you, Kyle.
Did you change the subscribe icon so it's not a pizza? What was that?
No, that was right. Following is a pizza.
Okay.
And the it's the bear with a gun.
Oh, you put Pumpkinhead up there?
Yeah, you've reacted to that before.
Did
What does
I?
it say? I still can't read it. Is it 15 now?
I think it is.
It says 14, I think.
Yeah, but I'm seeing 2 gifted subs in the chat.
Yeah, but why is it not
It's
going up?
just let it process its delay.
Okay, all right. There might be a delay. I'm not sure. Okay.
So shadow
lurking in
shades.
the
Oh, that's I know what
shadows.
that is. I'm pretty sure.
So, okay, wait a minute. In the thick of summer, you're wearing that nonsense. Go get the materials I need, and I'll fix you up with something cool
Oh, we
to
could
cool
get
down
that.
that hot mess.
We should be able to get 3 Twilight tickets so long as the bounties aren't.
Okay.
like, too
Yeah.
hard.
So we need to pick up Twilight tickets, and I think those are the only ones. We're almost done with this one.
Yes. Well, that's
Well, that needs a
though-
black crystal.
That's
ticket,
just
though.
literally layer armor for your sunglasses.
Oh.
Shadow shades.
I wonder what you
It's-
got to do to get the black crystal ticket.
I'm pretty sure that's the one where you fight 3 Tsutsiyakus. I
no,
think
that's
what
really.
that is.
I don't think
It
so.
might be a different sunglasses.
Well, we
There's-
need more of the Twilight
Yes.
tickets.
So
I
get out of
guess.
deliveries and into bounties,
Bounties,
and then limited.
limited.
Field research, 2 event quests.
So
That can be
3
anything.
hours. Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. So 2 event quests, 1 specified monsters.
Great Gyros, that's not
Oh,
hard.
that's not
and it
too
doesn't
bad.
say high rank or low rank. It
Oh
just
yeah,
says Great
look at that. I
Gyros.
can just go out and murder
You can
them.
probably
1
double.
high rank challenge. We can.
You could probably double
Yeah,
all of
alright.
those if there's an event
Complete all
with
of them.
a high rank Great Gyros.
1 high rank challenge quest.
Oh wait, challenge quest. Yeah, no,
Challenge
those
quest?
those are different from events. So you can't
Challenge quest.
double all of those up. Thank you very much, Kyle, by the way.
Challenge
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
we set up
thank
what
you,
we're gonna keep
Kyle.
doing.
If that wasn't 15, then we'll wait until the end of the stream, and if it's still not, I mean, we might put in money, to be honest.
So
I
we'll
don't
get that
know.
towel.
We'll see. What the hell's a challenge again?
It's from the Gathering Hub.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're the arena quest challenges.
Oh.
Not the regular arena ones, but the ones that are weird.
Right. So it had to be one high rank challenge?
Yes.
Oh, that's going to be gross.
There's
I don't
probably
like
something else in there with a gimmick armor related to it. Like how the Blossom armor shows up that way.
those. I'm running into walls.
He's
Sorry,
reading chat.
I'm reading chat and running into walls at the same time. Look, it's a fine day. It's good. Alrighty. So it should be this one?
believe so.
Oh god, it's been forever.
I'm pleased that our Tau mode is recognizable as Tau, even though I completely genericized the armor
I think
and
we
sword.
did have to tell people at first that it was Tau, but yeah, some people have caught it without
Yeah,
having to
orange
be told, so
cat
that's
in a
great.
little white dress because her
Oh my God.
her Zynigy bridal gown is a little too big to make into an emote, and then
Yeah.
like a generic sword, but you know, you can tell it's a sword.
So this is a low rank. This is a high rank. We could do an easy high rank out of the
Oh, yeah, that
the
one's super easy.
Lunastra, Betelgeuse. There's a lot.
Oh, wait a
for
minute.
Nergigante.
That's new.
What?
I don't have those.
The Nergigantes.
I guess it's because they're level 8.
The
I don't.
tons of Nergigantes.
I think I have killed all of one
There's
Nergigante
4
ever.
of them in here. Why are there so many of these event Nergigantes?
I don't know. There's probably something
And
that
these
comes out of
two-
them. Like they don't tell us.
Yeah, you know what? That might be true. I think there is something that comes out of the Gajalka stuff, so I'll do that right now.
I'm pretty fast at this, by the way.
The Gajalkas? Oh.
Yeah.
You want to take it then?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, you can do
Okay.
it. Megan's gonna do this. I'm just gonna read chat.
I gotta remember where my buttons are first. But yeah, so once I've tested everything out so I remember what I'm doing, this is actually pretty quick.
Oh no. Okay, Sci-Fi just went, I just realized I'm a doofus. The reason my room has been so hot was because the AC was plugged into the wall, but it wasn't turned on.
Making
Is
sure I
that
got
this entire week, by the way? Because every time I've talked to you, you've talked about it being incredibly hot in your house.
Let's keep it on 2. Alright, so we're avoiding that. We are not fighting that Baroth.
I usually fight him.
Yeah,
Because it's
no.
fun. But yeah,
It's
I guess
perhaps
if we're
a
doing
bigger
this for time,
challenge to not.
you know. Perhaps a bigger challenge to not fight.
Yep.
It's like an after-school special.
Yep.
Oh, goodness.
Gotta wait for him to do something stupid and then get out of his way. Maybe put that away for now.
Seriously, though, thank you, Kyle, for all of that, buddy. Oh,
I
God.
just shoot these fuckers right in the face.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Oh, I'm gonna get hit.
Oh, no.
Alright. Yeah. And if the broth comes too close, it scares them off. So they will
Oh.
maintain their HP, but I have to stay out of this guy's way long enough.
Did you say remain-tain?
Did I?
It sounded like it.
I didn't mean to?
Okay, they will retain, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I could be wrong. I was drinking something, so I may have heard the inside of
Yeah,
my
you were
mouth. I don't
drunk.
know. No, come on.
Drunk on that delicious... Are we allowed to name drop?
But you just gonna say it's Dr. Pepper because it's just Dr.
Okay.
Pepper.
I don't know. Sometimes you get mad at me for name dropping.
No, just don't tell people we're sponsored because we're not. That's what I get angry
Your
about.
digestive system is sponsored
No,
right now.
it's not. My digestive system is not sponsored.
Actually, a human digestive system might be hindered by soda sometimes.
We did not, by the way, get in any practice before playing. By the way,
Yeah, we
Just
generally
saying.
don't.
I mean, I think Megan plays this every so often, but I strictly only play it when we are streaming it intentionally.
Yeah.
Which it was a really good idea at the very beginning when we were streaming it like 3 times a week, even though I was jonesing real hard to just keep playing it.
But he wanted it to be like with teams and couldn't get a team set up
yeah.
that like everyone could be here
Well,
for.
the original idea is that we were basically going to stream it every day. And then it turned into, that's not going to happen, is it? And it was like, no, it didn't. It clearly didn't happen.
Okay, I'm moving to the other ammo. This is taking longer than it usually does for me.
Yeah.
Normal ammo 2, it's like 3
Oh, God.
shots. Yeah, it happens, don't worry. Normal ammo 3 is
Getting
2
hit by a
shots, so I
freight
can do it
train.
faster, but it's a more difficult reload. A little bit more recoil.
Kyle says, Josh, your Monster Hunter character reminds me of that edgy avatar from the King's Raid Avatar world. So this character reminds a lot of people of a lot of things. We've gotten Tim Curry. We've gotten, oh god, who's the guy who plays Machete? I forget his name. We've gotten that guy. We've gotten a lot of suggestions. He's just a dude with long hair. He has a mustache.
Fuck.
Yeah, Megan's playing. You can tell Megan's playing because somebody isn't using a great sword right now.
Yeah. I mean, the original intent was that we'd switch off and we'd, like, get a switch axe going so that I could, like, shoot with it. I mean, not shoot with it.
Also-
fight with it. Fuck. I'm shooting things now because this is actually a faster weapon than some of the other ones they give you.
Also, Cypher says, speaking of Jones, and ready for some comfy Minecraft Sundays this week? And it's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
we're gonna
becoming
be
a
playing
twice a month
Minecraft this
thing.
Sunday. Yeah, it's twice a month now, so it's once every other Sunday. And yes, true, team. I used to play with a whole squad of hunters, and most of them don't play with me anymore. They don't play at all anymore, honestly.
Yeah, some of it was due to the fact that a bunch of them got this on console when it
Yeah.
was released months before it came out on PC.
Yeah, it
even
took
though-
about 7 months for it to come out on PC, which was a gigantic pain in the ass. So I kind of had to grab people from the squad that wasn't my main squad for the game before this, but were some people that you know, were part of the main squad, and it basically just turned into a giant, like, problem where we had a bunch of squad members, and they were all fun, and we were all friends, and then most of them just didn't want to keep playing this game. And it's like, oh,
I'm
okay,
stunned.
cool.
Whoop. I want to justify
Danny
how bad I'm
Trejo.
playing.
That was the suggestion other people said too. Yeah.
I want to justify how bad I'm playing because my record at this is like just under 2 minutes. I haven't
Yeah.
played this game since the last festivals.
Aww.
So
Was that spring?
yeah, I needed some warm up, not just with controls, but also in the how long does it take to reload? Oh
don't
yeah.
Shinies aren't anything right now, right?
No.
Okay.
I
'cause
mean
you're
they're
in
like
the-
rations.
Yeah, I was gonna say because you're in the arena, so shinies are nothing.
Whoop.
Little white
just need
pebbles
this
that
guy
are
to stop.
littering the ground.
I just need him to stop. But also, since this is in the arena, all of your gear is pre-selected, so
Yep.
like nothing here really matters.
They just rely on you being an okay hunter at the weapon that you're carrying around. So they pick your equipment, they pick everything for you, and it's just like, yeah, just do it.
There we go.
Sometimes
Take
it's
it back.
easy, sometimes it's very hard.
Yeah. And then there's a time in our past, in like our YouTube archive, of like me mistaking the charge blade icon for the switch axe icon, even though I main
that
switch
happens
axe.
a lot.
Look, they're tiny and really similar. This one though, like I remember this quest specifically, and if you're in practice with the bowgun and just sort of keep an eye on the Barroth's patterns and wait for it to do a charge and then get out of its way, I can do that in about 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's, you know, after some warm up.
Your best time is successfully
Is that
been
our
registered.
best time?
I don't know if we did this at all.
I
I'm
think
not
we
sure.
did it. Well, if you've done it before. And you always try to
Yeah,
fight
okay.
the Baroth.
So here's the thing. True, if you actually do get it, and I know Boeing has it, and Thavis has it, and everything else, we can start doing a squad game if you want. It's up to you. If you feel like getting the game, because I know that you did give up on Dark Souls at least a little bit. Oh
Woo.
my god.
I'll get it.
It's the phone.
And by get it, I mean...
Hand it to me, and
okay.
I will take the battery out of the phone. But
was-
I know that you kind of gave up on Dark Souls, is what I was going to say. And this game is basically just slightly easier Dark Souls. I say easier with big air quotes, because
This
honestly there are aspects
this
that
is
are
what Dark Souls kind of was inspired by for
Dark
the way
Souls
its
was
weapons work.
kind of aped a lot of their stuff from Monster Hunter a little bit.
But Dark Souls had, at least for the first game, a lot of quirks to its quality of life that were, like, fucking unbearable.
Yeah.
And this is the most smooth Monster Hunter that has existed so far.
Yes. Also, Boeing says Thavis and him are currently playing keyboard and mouse, but he's switching to controller because it's hard. And it's like, yeah,
For
I don't
Monster
know.
Hunter?
Yeah, I don't know why you would punish yourself by playing this game with a keyboard and mouse.
I appreciate that they made it possible, but yeah, I'm not sure why you would.
Like, one of my biggest, like, just confusion moments was somebody at some point told me that they were playing with keyboard and mouse. And I was like, okay, why? And their answer was because they gave me the option. This is the first game that's ever done that. I want to do it. And I was like, that's fine. The game is not meant to be played that way. It is going to be just a nightmare the whole time. And sure enough, it was pretty bad.
A few people are saying they just do keyboard or mouse all the time.
Great Gyros, 2 event quests.
So find an
Alright.
event quest with a Great Gyros.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's going to be in there, but let's see.
I'm pretty sure there's a few. If nothing else, you'll probably have a Fluvial Opera.
I hate playing games with a keyboard and mouse, unless we're talking about, like
It's good for, like, first-person games a lot of the time.
Yeah, like, first-person games tend to be okay with it. RTS are good with keyboard and mouse, but, like, almost anything else, I don't know why you'd play it with a keyboard and a mouse. It's so much better to play games like that with controllers. I've started... There are a handful of MMOs I've started playing with controllers instead.
What MMOs have you been playing?
Well, it was a while ago, but when I was playing Terra, like, months and months and, like, a year and
Like,
a half ago...
a year and a half ago?
It might be about that long, actually.
I thought it was like 2 or 3 years ago that you last played it.
Yeah, it might be like 2 or 3. You might
We're
be
old
right.
enough that time has become merged, but I if you were playing Terra,
It's
it's like you didn't mention it.
fine. No,
Like, it hasn't been
Yeah, no,
for a while.
it was maybe 2 years ago. But Terra lets you play. It's an MMO, and it lets you play with a controller if you want. And I thought that was like a really interesting concept. But like, does this has to be high rank, right?
No, it didn't say high rank for either the event quests or Great Gyros.
Okay, all right, then I'll just look for a Great Gyros.
Yeah, just at all.
I
There
forget
might
what their
only be the
pictures
one.
look like.
I'll know it because I know what a
Okay.
snake looks like.
Because you know
It's
what
a
a
snake
snake
with
looks
legs.
like. Alrighty.
What?
The
What
hell
was?
is that?
Oh, that's
Oh,
the
that's
the
the-
Witcher thing.
Yeah, that's the Witcher one. Okay, I was very confused. Because there's a version of this, by the way, that you could do. I think it's at all times.
Yeah, if you're a high enough rank, and you're
Yeah,
almost
but
there.
it's I have to be a slightly higher rank, and then I can go in and start beating on it. So, I mean, you guys want to see me do Witcher stuff? I can
there you go.
start doing Witcher stuff.
This one is fairly quick.
Triple threat throwdown. Let's see if there's an easier one just before.
There's a harder one.
Yeah, there's a much harder one. I remember that. These are all the tempered ones, and there's nothing else in here. All right, yeah, that's about the only one I got.
Yeah, this one is fun too because
Okay.
they will fight each other.
That's fair. Oh yeah, I kind of remember this one actually. This is you go in and you get 2 of them, and then the third one comes in after you kill one of them.
And I think they're all there for this one.
I don't think so. Hey, maybe I'm wrong. It's been a little bit since I've done.
Oh yeah, you have that shit that lets you throw fireballs.
Yeah. Okay, why to restock? All right. That's at least I made it easy on myself and packed my items before I stopped playing. Oh, I didn't eat. God damn it. I'm a dum-dum.
That's fine. You can eat in the little camp.
Can you?
Yeah.
Like no.
Dude.
I remember that. I'm just saying, does this one have the little e-camp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just turn around.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Because I was thinking this was the other arena.
No.
The other arena doesn't.
The other arena would also have cleared any buffs you had done
Where did I
anyways.
sit for that though?
Over there.
Oh, found it.
Yeah, at the table.
Okay. We'll pay with money. We'll get a defense.
Yeah, we have yet to get that Joy-Con that we've got drifting replaced, but we're gonna.
We are definitely going to do that.
Since Nintendo's doing it free anyways.
Apparently, Nintendo lost a giant court case with people, so now they're doing things for free.
Yeah, for
Thanks,
repairs.
Nintendo.
I was thinking we're probably still going to use... We had money donated to us for Joy-Cons. We might do so that while they're being
Let's see,
replaced,
we'll
we
do
can
this.
still play things.
Yeah, we might get a thing anyway.
We also had the option, if we
grab some
wanted
Easy
to
Rations.
go to a used game store near us that can probably replace stuff.
Yeah, we were asking. We have like a really nice little store next to us. Don't say the name.
Okay.
We have a really nice little mom and pop store next to us that's like super good for classic retro games.
They expanded recently, and now they've got a whole
they're
second
gigantic.
section that's like they started renting
It's
the
weird 'cause
storefront next to
like
them,
it
and you knock
actually
down a
is
wall.
just like it's a mom and pop store, but it's so big now for like no fucking reason.
Well, the extra section seems to be where they're sticking like merch, so like they got a pile of Funko Pops and stuff, and then like they've got
And
like
Japanese
an arcade cabinet.
games. They have arcade cabinets, which is really weird.
It's still a fairly small store, but they do repairs. They've said that if we... Because you can buy replacement joysticks for the Joy-Cons. I just don't trust myself to be able to replace it. There's a lot of stuff in there. They were like, yeah, we know how to do it. So that is also an option.
You can go in and play House of the Dead in a store. And that just, it blows me the fuck away.
They're far enough away from us that we don't go in there all the time.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to be going in there very often.
They're in a location that's very annoying to drive through to. It's not super far, but like the way everything's set up, like they're not on an intersection, so you have to do like a weird U-turn through a suicide lane is like annoying.
Why does that hit so high?
Because it's for things like the Lunastra as she's flying around.
Oh, I thought it... alright. I thought it hit really low.
No.
I was expecting that to hit the...
It's for things that these guys are low
Giant
is the
Rose.
thing. It's for
Yeah.
things bigger than this.
Alright. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's see. I forget how to make this thing work. Is it this button? No.
Triggers.
Alright. Is it just the triggers?
Right trigger.
Right
Yep.
trigger? Oh, okay. Whoops.
Not bumper trigger.
Okay, yeah. I was hitting the bumper. My bad. I'm dumb.
I know. It's weird that they're named this way. I just think like shoulder button 1 and
Alright.
shoulder button 2, but it is trigger
I'm gonna
shaped.
explode if I'm not careful.
Yeah, it's all three of them together,
Okay,
just
I
hanging
get it.
out, being chaotic. The place that we were just talking about may be able to fix what's wrong with the thing we use for
Yeah.
like Game Boy Advance games. Maybe they said they'd look at it.
Yeah,
if we
they
brought
said
it.
that they'd look at it, and if it required some soldering, they could do it there. And it's like, oh, okay, maybe we can actually get Game Boy Advance games working on stream
Yeah,
again.
because we were very annoyed. Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color,
Yep.
NES, Genesis, but we don't have any of those.
Yeah, I was really more annoyed that we lost Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games, though, because, like, there were a handful that I really wanted to do for stream, and I didn't get a chance to. I was going to do
Yeah.
Robopawn.
Yeah, that was gonna be a big deal.
Yeah, because nobody ever plays Robopawn.
Yeah, and, like Josh was
People
like,
don't even remember Robopawn.
Josh was begging me to do it for Popkas, and it was like, yeah, we got other stuff we're doing. Like, let's find time. Let's play some other games and get it out of the way. But like, it'll potentially happen. We haven't brought the system in yet for them to look at because we've had other stuff going on.
We've still got to do it.
We've
It'll
had
take a little bit.
car-related stuff, so that's been
man.
taking priority.
Yeah, so unfortunately, I mean, we haven't really been talking about it. I've been very depressed about it. It's kind of been, like, messing with everything for us. I think we're eventually going to make, like, for the monthly video that's coming
we
out.
have a beginning of the month video that's supposed to happen. We're usually a little late with it because the beginning of the month is a weird time. It's like bills pay time and a bunch of other things.
Right.
But like, well, you know what? Now that we're going to be doing it after this stream, we can do a big thank out to Kyle for all of those
Oh, yeah.
subs.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Well, I
the
didn't say
video.
thank you, but yeah.
But like we were probably gonna go into more detail, so it's not like superimposed over part 50 of Monster Hunter Stream Archive
Yeah, or
in
something
YouTube.
like
It'll
that.
just be in the video that is about news.
Yeah.
But yeah, car stuff has gotten in the way of video game stuff.
Funny that you say 50 because this is probably going to be part like 65.
I have been bad at keeping track of these.
We're very far into these, honestly.
Yeah. Well, this is basically just an ongoing, so long as there's things in Monster
Yeah,
Hunter, we will
right?
be doing this.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of treat it like a podcast sometimes for these streams.
Yeah.
So that, like, we'll just come up with topics. So, honestly, at some point, I might go through all of our archives and, like, timestamp things out and tell you to isolate some things where it's just us
Those are still
shitposting
planned,
about something.
Sci-Fi. We were talking about Undertale earlier, buddy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You told him we have Pokemon
Yeah,
Channel.
I told him we had Pokemon
we
Channel.
got that for, I want to say it was $10 at GameStop once GameStop started carrying retro games again, and I guess GameCube is retro now. Because I was like, there's
God, this
like we
man,
can't pass
please.
this up. I was looking at it there, it was like, we got
Did
it.
he die?
There's a lot of things we have passed up at the GameStop that we really shouldn't have. But that one I made
Oh my
sure
God,
to get.
he's dead. We killed him. Oh no, he's alive.
Our problem is that we just never find enough time in the day for everything.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, well, it's
come
not. That's
on.
not the only problem.
I got hit by lightning and mucus.
You.
That was disgusting.
There's also kind of not lightning. It's Gyro's paralysis.
Yeah,
effect.
well, it was goo
So it's
and
goo
double
and
goo.
yeah,
Like,
it's goo and angry goo.
I got double gooed, alright?
Yeah, gross.
It's fucking disgusting. Oh, come on.
You've succumbed to the goo.
Quit gooing me up.
Wow. Was that just severely delayed, or?
Thank you,
Oh.
Ninja, for the... Oh, thank you, Sci-Fi, for gifting the sub to Ninja. He's not even on Twitch anymore. You're gonna have
just
to find
wants you to-
someone else. Like,
He just wants you to get Tao. We
I
all
know.
want Tao.
I know.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I've already got the pixel art for it for the late Peaches the llama from
Yeah,
the
unfortunate.
Minecraft session that the server was wiped for. That one's got its graphics made, and I've also considered that both the Tao and the Peaches can be recolored into Cream the llama, and pink Tao would be like Kokonoe for more
Yeah.
Blaze Blue.
Oh, Jesus.
It's been
man's
suggested that we
angry.
should do Pokemon, probably our Charizard Dark. I was thinking at some point I might do one for Cadbury. 'cause
we
she's my
might want to
favorite.
start doing like actual emotes and faces and stuff, which is
Yes, I
something
was
that's
thinking-
way more common to find.
I might
just
want to do
saying.
like Angry Hundog or
I don't
Sad
know, man.
Hundog.
We'll see. We'll figure it out.
So we'll
I'm
have like
saying.
just a full set of Hundog emotes, and then the ones that are just
Okay.
other.
All right. I don't want to be here.
Sure you do.
Not really.
That wasn't the best hit.
I wanted to be over here. That was okay. It was like 2 hits for 300 apiece.
Yeah,
wasn't a
sometimes you
bad
can
hit.
get something big enough hit by both parts of the Dragonator.
Did you
that does
notice,
like
by the way,
1,000.
that of the 2 normal Gyros that were here at the start of this match, Tao has tamed one of them.
Oh shit! I keep forgetting that there's minions with this Gyros.
Right?
That's beautiful. Where did Tao even go?
Is she still
She's
riding
over-
the
No,
thing?
she's not.
Is she not?
No, she's over there carving that Jagras.
Oh,
or
okay.
something.
Well, I'm going to carve him in a second, too. I just wanted to make sure that I got this going.
See, Tao is the real main character of our
A little
Monster
bit. Oh,
Hunter.
he's already dead. All right. Sorry, Dodogama.
Yeah, see, Tao is on top of it. She knows
Look, it's...
exactly
Oh,
what
God.
to do.
She might be a little more on top of it than I am, because he's already flashing.
Well, she's got a flash bomb
Ugh.
up, so you'll be fine in a second.
Oh, you fucking ass. Fuck you.
Yeah. See, she knows what she's doing.
Well, at least it didn't say nothing. There was a time. There was a time back in the day where if you carved something that had already vanished, it would just give you nothing. in exchange. Like, that's what you got for carving,
Yeah, that would suck.
blank. Oh, come! I'm not trying to pick things up.
You're
Let me
trying.
carve
I mean, you're
them.
trying to pick up the things you carve.
Yeah, but that's not what it's letting me do.
We're
Look,
getting
it keeps
just-
picking shit up.
We're just getting a beautiful show of Tao doing everything.
I hate that so much. It's such a giant pain in the ass that it prioritizes things on the ground over carving monsters.
Did she break its crest while we weren't looking?
Probably.
Alright, so we've got 2 of the bounties. All we need is just another event quest, and I don't think it matters what. It didn't say
Yeah,
high
I don't
rank
think
or
it
low
does
rank.
either.
So you got to submit the Tao to Twitch now that the option's available to
Yes,
you,
but
and then they
it'll probably
approve
take a
it.
little bit because we're affiliate, and that can take upwards of like 2 weeks, I think.
So like they just manually verify that you didn't put in
Yeah,
something
I'm almost
obscene.
positive that's how it works. Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
it's probably not going to take 2 weeks, but I don't want to get up and submit it right exactly now.
You got the last hit on
Yeah, I
that
know it
Heroes, and
is.
Tao did everything
Look,
else.
look, it was me. I did it. Smile. This is all me. Tao just, softened it up, and I went in and I landed the final blow.
Yeah, she loosened it up for you.
Alright, I'm taking all this. Mine. I got 3 gems.
It's the
It's an evasion jewel, a
that one
specimen
doesn't
jewel,
matter.
and a suture jewel. Those are all kind
The
of not the
evasion
best.
could be useful, but it was also a bigger jewel.
Yeah. Hunter rank 43.
Yeah, you need 50 to start unlocking like a ton of other events, I think.
Yeah, I need to keep driving my hunter rank up.
Sci-Fi is bragging.
Partners in good TOS standing get instant emotes. It is, yeah, he is bragging a little bit. Boo. Oh god, is Iceborne out yet? Yeah. Iceborne is not going to be out until September for consoles. And then I think the current thing is that it's going to come out in January. But for PC, here's why I'm pissed off about that though. Like, there's an obvious I'm pissed off because it's taking longer on PC, like the release of the game. But the other thing that pisses me off is that the September date has an actual day attached to it. It's like the 6th of September 2019. And when they announced PC, they were like, January. And it's like, at least give us a day. Like, at least don't be, that big a dick about it. Come on now. But it's like, nah, they don't really care. It's really obvious that they don't really care. Being PC is suffering.
Yeah, but it also means that we don't have to buy an Xbone or a PS4.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah,
Gaze upon the dawn.
that's the Zora Magdaros. That takes forever.
Scrapping with Seamus. Yeah, I'm trying to find like a quick-ish one.
Silent, Deadly, and Fierce is the Devil May Cry. Did you get the full set for that?
No, but it does require you to go
Thanks.
after a lot of
Oh
big
no, wait,
monsters.
that's not Devil May Cry. Excuse me,
this is
Code
the
Red
Devil
is.
May
Silent,
Cry.
Deadly, Fierce is Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, this is Assassin's Creed, this is Devil May Cry.
Okay.
Devil May Cry is significantly harder than any other mission ever on this list. And you are lucky to get 1 red orb, and it takes 5 to make like every part of the armor.
And the Assassin's Creed one also kind of takes a while. Not quite as much, but a while.
Yeah, these were clearly designed with
Teams.
yeah, team hunting, like squad hunting in mind, and then nobody ever
Yeah,
I don't know.
the Assassin's Creed one I've done with random teams, just gone into other people's SOSs, and it's fun. Like, I usually try to run artillery, like I'll just start
Yeah.
shooting ballistas and cannons. I have managed to get all 5 shots in a cannon off on Lunastra.
Nice.
And it does, I don't remember how much
We'll do
damage, but
Chew
a
the
lot.
Fat. This is going to be incredibly fast, but
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah, just go to first
yeah,
hand.
we'll do this, and then I'll just pick up a bunch of stuff for free.
Yeah, this is literally just swatting flies.
Yeah, basically. I don't even need to go eat for this one. I can just fucking run right through it.
By the way, I don't know if you've said it yet this stream, but I know you've been saying it to your friends a lot, just in general, for anyone who's been, like, thinking about getting into Monster Hunter, is, like, Josh has offered to, like carry people through low rank and then high rank.
I don't know if I'm just gonna do it with everyone, but like there are more than a few people who I know definitely would need it, and I'm looking at Sci-Fry, but he can't see, thank God, because my eyes aren't visible. Some people don't like the game, as it turns out, but I'm still offering to carry them if they would like to play Iceborne, when that happens.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Would you say it's like anyone who you can get into a stream with chat and reliable connection? Like you would want to do it streaming, you wouldn't want to do it for them off stream?
there's a lot of setup. So okay. I would really need to it would have to be very specific. That's all I'm gonna say. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. But there are people who may end up being on here, like the last time you had Sci-Fi and
I might get Boeing, Thavis, and True if we actually do like a large group or something like that. Hey, I don't know if there's anybody else that I'd really even want to carry through this game, but it happens.
So that was one Jagger.
It's not that grindy, and the grind is so fucking easy after a point. Like, hey, did you just see that? I murdered this.
I love how there's always a great Jagras coming out of that path. If you just go straight from camp to the path, it's like he's always there 100% of the time.
Don't you fucking music at me. I will murder your entire race of monsters. Just absolutely destroy all of you. Oh, not you, though. Sorry, buddy. He's gonna be our friend. That's why I can't murder him physically. Oh, is that him?
I don't see him on the map. Right. I would check out on the coast where the Aptonoth chill. And then maybe...
It just occurred to me, I didn't even carve that guy.
Doesn't matter?
Not really. Josh is the villain of a JRPG. I mean, look, is there ever an occasion when I'm not the villain of a JRPG, though? Let's be honest.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hey, what up? Come here. Want to try something?
What are you trying?
To mount her.
Oh, yeah, because you didn't know if you could or not. You had to try it.
I mean, come on.
You're not even going to get anything for doing this.
No, but I
She's
might
low
murder
rank,
her.
so it's going to be easy.
I know. I'm aware. Aww. She actually threw me. What a jerk.
Well, you're out of practice with everything,
you know what,
so...
that is true. She's running.
Like, it's kind of
She's
like a
fuck
long
this.
sequence of quick time when you mount something. So
Actually, fuck this, though. It's just taking off. Nah, come back. Come back. I thought you wanted to fight me. Come here.
She didn't when she first showed up.
What's wrong?
She was just kind of walking through.
No, it's fine. Come back. Weren't we gonna fight? You started it. Oh, big monster. Gonna eat the little hunter, huh?
Yeah, you could have thrown a torch pot if you'd gotten too far.
Yeah, I know.
Does it feel good to be back into this?
A little bit.
We also had a Monster Hunter GU.
What? Huh?
Didn't we?
What?
An LP that was kind of stuck. Like,
Yeah.
we gotta get back to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just remembering. It's
Okay,
like, oh,
it's just
we
you,
did
you
this.
kind of trailed off. I was
I
like,
had to
what?
remember what the name of it was because there's a bunch of monster hunters.
Yeah.
And the names don't always follow through numerically.
No, in fact, they almost never do. Oh, well, especially lately. They didn't want to call this Monster Hunter 5. Like, people thought it may have been because there was another game coming, but I think now we've kind of confirmed that they just didn't want to call it 5 because...
It's different from the other games in enough ways.
No. There's actually been confirmation. We didn't want to call it 5 because that number is too high and it looks weird.
That's silly.
You
I
never
assumed it
get
was a soft...
fives. It's actually true in Hollywood and in video games. You never get 5s.
Huh.
They usually change the title by that point, or will call it something else. Because people don't like seeing sequels, but they'll see the second or the third, but almost nobody will ever go out and watch the fourth or the fifth.
I don't like Final Fantasy. Is that just
Yeah,
the...
Final Fantasy doesn't count.
Okay. Well,
Final
anyways,
Fantasy is very unique.
I assumed that just because this game changed so much that they didn't want to literally pretend it was a sequel, they wanted to like treat it like a soft reboot almost.
No, it's
No.
actually just that they didn't like the number.
That's silly.
Yeah. It's a little silly. I'm not going to argue. No, come back.
Is she whimpering?
Yeah, she's limping.
You're so mean. You.
No.
I mean, you're mean to everything in Monster Hunter. That's kind of your job. But Anjanaths are one of the ones that you've been mean to.
Come on.
Anjanaths, Toads. I want to say that you've been really rude to Rathians.
No, I've not been rude to Rathians. I like Rathians.
Yeah, but you've been rude to them.
No, I haven't. I've actively not been rude to Rathians.
I don't. I'm not calling you out for being rude to fictional dinosaurs.
No, I'm
Except-
saying I've not been rude to Rathians.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Am I
almost
remembering
positive.
something wrong?
I don't know. Can you remember an occasion when I was rude
I
to a
remember
Rathian?
you calling a complete stranger babe just because she was a Rathian, and thought
Yeah,
you'd be
I mean,
familiar
that's
with
not
her.
rude, though.
I don't know. If I were an angry dragon and some guy was like, "Not now, babe," I'd be like, "Excuse you."
Oh, well, okay, that's rude, but that's rude for a different reason. Oh, okay. Well, now I'm getting hit. Hold on.
Was she trying to sleep up here? This is not her
Yeah, no, this
house.
is her nest.
No, it's not.
She sleeps up here sometimes. I've
Shit.
seen her do it, yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, this is the same one that the squirrel uses.
Yeah,
and...
Toby Kadachi lives here.
Yeah.
She lives a little further up.
Yeah, no, she'll hang out here sometimes. It
Okay.
happens.
Odd.
Dead.
Alright. You still got a Jagras to kill.
I know, I gotta go figure out where the hell that Jagras went.
People are pointing out
Yeah, just make it a
games
V.
with fives in the series. Make it a Roman numeral. Land Before Time is a good example of when the sequels do go too far.
Well, there's also been some marketing arguments for why it is that they probably called it 5, which include the game premiered on PlayStation, and it did come out on Xbox and PC, and all of the Monster Hunters from 3 onward were not available on those consoles. So if people saw 5, they'd be like,
That's a
oh,
good
well, let me
point.
get 3 and 4, and then find out that they're Nintendo exclusives.
Yeah, that's a good point. Not that they've never remade like the first few games either. So
No. Well,
Well,
freedom.
they do the thing where they kind of like re-release with extra stuff.
You could almost argue that
It's like
I don't know, like Cross was almost a remake, except not quite. I got hiccups now.
It's like
the hell am I
they
going?
do the Pokemon thing where it's like they kind of make it a new game when they remake it. Like it's distinct enough and then don't really
Okay,
acknowledge
fuck
it as
this,
a
hold on.
remake. It's kind of like everything is emerald and fire red at the same time.
I guess. Alright, show me where I'm going. This way. These bugs better actually take me where I want to be. I hate this map. In the rain.
Oh yeah, I
In the
forgot you
dark.
hate this map.
It's just this specific map. Oh, they took me to a footprint. Thank you.
That's how it
Alright.
starts.
Yeah, well, it should just tell me where the monster
That was an
is.
Anjanath footprint.
Yeah, well,
She's dead.
that's fine.
Yeah, oh, he's on the map. You're headed towards him.
Okay. I guess I'll go, like, stab him many times.
You don't really stab with a greatsword.
I mean, you chomp, but it's close enough.
Yeah, I'm still gonna kill him. Tau, that was such overkill. He's already practically dead.
Stop! He's already dead! Oh,
Trapping
there
him
he
was
is.
just
He's
so
so
unnecessary.
small. Look at him. This is a tiny one.
This is about average.
No, this is... I feel like he's smaller than normal.
Maybe a little.
Maybe it's just me.
Maybe.
What do I want to... Go back to the gathering hub, I think? No. Headquarters?
Yeah. So this should be enough to get us that layered armor. We didn't even bother looking at the blacksmith for the
You know what?
regular, but we're not gonna be able to get
Kyle's
all
not
of it.
wrong. You can actually stab with this. It just does take, like, a lot of effort. I can't even remember how to do the stab.
I don't remember either, but
actually,
I know
maybe
it's-
there isn't? No, I'm confused.
You've got like a slap.
I know I have a slap. It's not quite a stab, though.
It's like a sideways stab. And we didn't even look at the blacksmith to see the actual armor, but we're not going to
Oh,
be
yeah,
able to
I forgot
afford
to.
all of the parts because we don't have any more opportunities to get the Summer Twilight tickets, so
Yeah.
the layered armor is probably the only completion we're gonna get right now.
Potentially. Which is probably fine. I'm okay with just getting layered if that's what it comes
Yeah,
down to.
because it'll probably just be that the other armor's got like an ability that you won't use.
Or something.
Yeah, and
so
if
are
it
we
was
gonna
like
get all
a
of them now?
diving suit, it would probably be like swift.
There's that.
Like movement
There's
in
that.
water.
All right. Thank you. So, yeah, I go into here, and then it's...
Pending, not done.
Oh, whoops.
Done or already delivered.
All right, you know what? Fair.
Not that.
Which one am I looking for?
You're in done again.
Oh, God. Okay, how am I doing this? Here we
Do
go.
we not have enough research?
I might not have
It
enough
was deep
research
dive down.
points.
Yeah.
You know what?
You
I'm gonna
don't
go
have
put
a lot
on.
of time.
I'm gonna go put on. How long do I have? Is it 2 hours?
I'm not sure. You
Uh,
got all of your Gyros mail.
apparently, that's interesting. I didn't realize I even
I
had
didn't.
that set
Yeah,
up.
I didn't realize you had that.
That's
in the
fair.
wish list.
I might do the Let me think. I might do the thing where I put on a floppy bird head and steel eggs.
Yeah, that might be the fastest way to do this.
Because I need a lot of stuff. Oh god. Appreciation tickets? What?
I don't know.
Rumor is that the Teo Street's gunpowder, so you might have picked up on the stock. Oh, okay, this is just generic stuff. Forge equipment. Show me the armor set. That's the Geralt set. It's, you know what, actually, I kind of want to see that again anyway. How do you do that again? X?
Yeah.
That's not right.
Now it's in your wish list.
Okay, well, that was an accident. There it is. Okay. It didn't change when I hit it. I don't know. There
took
it
it a
is.
while to
Look, it's
load.
Geralt. You can play as Geralt, everyone. There he is. There's the man.
So the helmet is just you putting on his head.
Yeah, the helmet is just literally his head. See? Ooh. Oh, actually, you can only wear all of it at once.
Yeah.
you actually
it's a
can't
full
do the other
armor.
thing. Yeah.
So it's basically the layered armor, but functional.
Yeah, it requires cursed bones, and I've only got 2 out of 4.
Which is probably also from
Geralt
the
is
Leshen.
the Witcher man. He's the man from The Witcher.
Yeah, we've never played it either.
Yeah, it's fun. Let's see. I wanted armor so that we could see the weird garbage we can make for
What does
this.
the Gallus
This is
do?
okay. This is the commendation one.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Can you change pigments on that?
Maybe. If I go into armor pigment and then I go change all, I might be able to. It's not changing it at all. Oh wait, I gotta
You gotta
click
select it.
it. I don't know what's there's like a general sheen
Yeah, it's the
color
ribbons.
that's changing. Yeah.
Okay, so you can't
as
just
good.
do a full black tuxedo.
Yeah. You can't do a bright orange tuxedo.
Yeah, oh well.
Gala suit though, it takes high commendations.
I'm assuming
And
that-
appreciation tickets.
I'm assuming what the blacksmith gave you a delivery option for was the layered version of this.
It may have been, because it looked like it took 10 appreciation tickets.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
I'm
What
not
does
even
it
sure what
have
those
on?
are.
If you get all 5 of them together, it gives you great luck, I guess, is its set bonus?
Let's see, what does it say? I forget how to find that. Oh yeah, there's great luck. And then each of these individually have critical boost, critical draw, maximum might, slinger capacity, divine blessing. These are all really good things,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I want to run around in a tuxedo at all times.
Are you sure? That sounds like
And then
you'd
this
like
is the
it.
diver outfit.
It's a little silly.
It makes him look like either a villain or a hero from a superhero movie. I don't know.
A little bit tactical.
Yeah, a little tactical. That's real good. You know what? Just give me the helmet. That's all I need.
You might want to get the layered armor first, so
Holy
that you don't
shit.
forget to get it.
Yeah. I'm working on it. I
Actually,
want to make sure there's nothing
we
else
might
going
want
on
to check
in here.
the cat stuff,
Yeah, I'm planning on it. Don't worry.
because that might take priority if it's
Don't
cool enough.
worry. Okay. Now we look at Forge. Oh, no, wait. It's under Palico. Oop,
Yeah.
There it is. Full armor sets, possibly?
still just have
No,
a
that's
Mega
just a
Man
Mega
one.
Man. All right. So in standard equipment. So this is the appreciation stuff. And it looks like this.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. As it ain't bad. I'm going to say it ain't bad. Let's see. What if we take off the helmet? God. Everything about this is just weird. It's a microphone, by the way. That's the weapon.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the.
Ooh, it does a
the
ton of
guitar
thunder
is for
damage,
show.
actually. Do you see that?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
good.
actually, it's a better weapon than the one we have on Tau currently.
Yeah, let's see what the other thing is though.
Yeah. The Aloha set.
Which takes some recommendation
Aw. There you go.
tickets. So, we've got 7, and it was 5 for the layered
Yeah.
armor. We could get the Aloha set, but then we'd be 1 short for the layered armor.
I'd
but
rather
we're
get the
already-
layered armor,
Okay.
honestly. Hey, Sci-Fry. You missed us looking at Geralt, like, for actual. We were looking at Geralt. You missed it. What was it that I had to do to get the last of the whatever? Research points.
Yeah, you gotta go hatch some eggs.
Cats do look like they do love sand. Somebody in chat said cats love sand.
It's good for pooping
It's true, yeah. They poop in it all day.
Not all day. They
well, yeah,
sleep
most
for
of the day.
2/3 of the day.
Let's see. Kuliyaku head. That's all I needed, right? It's just the head, and then I go in and
I think
collect
that's
eggs.
all you need. I think there's other stuff that has the skill on it, but you don't really need it that much.
Thought so. Let me do world map, and then I think is it Wildspire is the easiest place to do this?
Yes.
Okay.
And I want to say it's
One of the
Central
fancy
Camp?
camps. I remember that.
No, it was Eastern Camp.
Don't worry about it. I'm a bird man now.
It was Eastern Camp.
Ooh.
I was wrong.
Boeing says, so I guess a CO2 alarm went off this morning in my house and I didn't wake up to it.
Uh-huh. Glad you're alive.
Yeah, glad you're okay, Boeing. Jeez.
CO2? Are there alarms for that? Because I know carbon monoxide is pretty
let's
fucking
CO1,
dangerous.
yeah.
I guess too much CO2 is still bad for you.
I suppose so. All right. We doing eggs. So we need to... Are we going to a different camp? Is that
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
going on
I had
here?
realized that it's not central, it's eastern.
Is that... That's not that one.
It's the one to the east.
Here it is. I couldn't see it because it was grayed out.
It's because it's on a different level of the map.
I noticed. Yeah, it looks ridiculous. That's fine. It's so floppy, this head.
You can tint this armor too, so you can make it different feathers.
Yes, you can.
Is it the feathers? I think it's the feathers.
I think the feathers change color,
Yeah.
yeah. I just don't have it tinted right now. Is it... It's up here, and then is it turn the corner and then go this way?
I think so.
Yes, it is, because these are the eggs area.
Not that. Those are just
Oh, yeah,
like
not this
fireball
one, not this one.
remnants. There.
Is it... What?
You were right there. I
Here?
mean, you might want to pick up blue footprints just for research levels.
Maybe. You know what?
Because you do get like 5 points for every footprint normally. 10 for the... 10 for those two. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Maybe
they're
I
all
was thinking it's 10.
Betelgeuse, so... Oh, I'm getting more. There's a lot of footprints around
Yeah,
here,
these
actually.
will also, for the tempered ones, sometimes...
This is where the eggs are, right?
Yeah.
Because there's no eggs here.
There should be.
I'm not getting the option for eggs.
Odd.
Yeah. Should I be worried? Like...
Maybe a little?
Huh.
Yeah, that is...
It's a little strange. I should be picking up eggs here, and there's no eggs.
What the
You
heck?
can't even see, like, there's physically no eggs here.
Yeah, maybe it's seasonal, because you came in as an expedition. It might just be that for this day, there's no eggs. What the heck?
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I've never seen it happen. Yeah, try leaving and coming back.
Oh.
It's annoying, but it's probably just RNG.
You mean like leaving completely? Like just
Yeah.
going? Alright.
Changing the time of day by
Yeah. Hold on.
leaving.
Let me pick up that bitter bug.
What was I saying before this? I don't even remember.
You can change the color on the head for the
Yeah,
Kuraku?
mine's set to purple.
Okay. Also CO2 alarm?
Yes, I suppose too much of any gas is bad, but I've never heard of it being for
Probably.
CO2 instead of CO1.
No, I could believe that there might be CO2 alarms in certain places for certain reasons.
The important thing is that he didn't die.
Yeah, the important thing is that Boeing is okay, because Boeing is a good person. I'd be unhappy if Boeing died.
I would just be unhappy if someone
I-
died because they slept
How
through
do
an
I
alarm.
leave?
That's useless, you know? Like, that is an extremely preventable
that.
death.
Go back to Astera. What? Did I not hit the right button? Like that? Okay.
Yeah. Just gotta drop down somewhere.
Trade yard. Yep. Heading back. Yeah, it was a funky towel. I like the towel with the big disco ball for a head. It's pretty good.
Yeah, you might want to end up using your appreciation tickets for that instead of...
Honestly,
Where did
at
we
the
get
very
those?
least, he just handed them to me.
Oh, okay.
At the very least, I might use those on the weapon instead of like the full like armor for my guy.
For Tao.
Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. So items ready to harvest, items can be delivered, now research results available, etc., etc. Okay. So I just want to go out and get more of my points.
Yep.
So Wildspire, Eastern Camp, yes. Hopefully the eggs are there. Because if they patched it by removing those eggs, I'm going to be really upset.
I don't know why they do that, though.
If they find it, they might consider it a big enough bug that they would want to remove it because it's easy research points, and maybe they noticed people were taking advantage of it.
There's no balance issue to people getting easy research points, though.
I don't know. Sometimes groups of people running games will make really dumb decisions based on things like that.
Like, they don't intend you to play the game that way, but, like, it's still not changing anything. Because you can't, like, buy and sell research points with other people, for example.
No eggs.
What the heck?
Yep.
Huh. Can you find the herbivore at nest and see if there's
The
eggs
herbivore nest is all the way out here. There is no... That
No,
is
this
a
is
way
the
too
actual
big
opposite direction.
an actual trip. Where's the herbivore nest
It's
then?
probably easiest to fly to the first camp
Okay.
and then just go downhill from there.
Huh.
Yeah, this is
All right.
weird.
So we'll go to Camp 1 and then we'll try this. But that's usually the best way to get eggs in the whole
Yeah.
of the game.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just kind of wondering if it's just eggs are not here today.
Is it this one?
Actually,
and
can you
then-
check the map? Does it show you on the map what our
Probably.
resources up are? No, it does when you arrive in the place, when you select to do the expedition.
I forget how to zoom on this map. Is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see. So there's our camp, and then the eggs would usually be up here, but they're not.
Yeah, but go south.
So down
And
here.
the herbivore eggs are here.
Huh. Where are the herbivore eggs?
South. Down.
Down. Down.
What is the downest place here?
Oh, I
in
see
4?
it. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird. Huh.
It's being suggested that the Radian has to spawn on the map. Like, if Radians just aren't here today. That could be.
Maybe. Except, the last time that we were in one of these maps, the Radian was here. She's just not here now, but she was in it when
Was she?
the one before this. Yeah.
Odd. Well, I don't know.
I don't think the herbivore eggs are going to be worth it because I don't think that they're worth as much as the.
They're a bigger pain to get to your camp.
Yeah, and it's kind of going to be a bigger pain in the ass to pick them up and walk off with them.
Yeah.
This is way longer. I'll make the trip once to see how bad it honestly is. Where?
There.
There.
Yeah, so they got 2 nests and no one else has anything.
Yeah.
We figured out that you could climb with a lump of meat, but I think it was never really established if they're gonna let
If
you. Because
can
I've
climb
not
with
been able
an
to.
egg.
Yeah, because I've not been
Yeah.
able to. This isn't the one.
Nope.
This is not anything.
I thought you could climb up this. Can you not?
No,
Oh.
that was a dead end.
Oh, there's a man chasing me.
A dinosaur man.
A dino
no.
man.
So
Sorry.
right
Okay, look,
there.
I'm working on it. I think you can climb with eggs. I think I've tried it. Yeah, there it is.
Okay. I kept going the long way around to the other camp when I had to do the mission that was 4 herbivore eggs, and I guess it was just I wasn't doing it right.
Where's the
It's just
is
the
it the
same
blue one?
box. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 200 points.
The wyvern eggs are also 200, aren't they? Or are they a little higher?
I think they're higher. Is it worth it to go and... it might be worth it just to do this.
To be fair, the bounty will... The delivery will stay, so even if we run out of time... I
mean,
suddenly
that is
remembered
true.
that.
Yeah.
It was like, oh god, we don't have to actually wait.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have to do it before time runs out.
Let me get a couple of eggs.
Okay. Let's see. Well, this is just busy
on it.
work.
Yeah, you can talk to Chet.
If
She was talking
anyone-
about Dino DNA.
You know what? That's a good topic. No, it's not. I can't think of anything.
No, Dino DNA is... we've been talking about Hasselberry lately when we do things when we're just hanging out together. There's a dude whose last name is Hasselberry in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Oh, I have not.
Yeah,
we
which
haven't started
we have
that.
not gotten
We've
to
got
together.
like one more season of regular Yu-Gi-Oh, and then we hit that. And I might want to do something else in between.
Yeah, Boeing just unlocked him in Duel Links, and he's just been playing that character in Duel Links.
Okay.
There's a dude in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and it's a little bit spoilers, and I'm sorry ahead of time. You'll probably forget it anyway.
Okay.
There is a character who is eventually introduced. His name is Hasselberry, who talks about dinosaurs and makes terrible dinosaur puns constantly. And you find out that he uses an all-dinosaur deck, and his entire shtick is that when he was a kid, he got into a horrible, I think it's a car accident, and it was so bad that they had to replace the bones in his legs, but they couldn't find human bones, so they
What?
put dinosaur fossils in his legs
Wow.
instead.
Is that
And
that
it gave
dumb
him
nonsense, or is that...
no, that's real. And it gave him dinosaur DNA. Because that's how DNA works.
Okay.
It was a
Okay.
it was a mudslide. Somebody said it was a mudslide.
That would be way more brittle than actual bone, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, also, yes,
that
it is a
would
Courage
hurt.
the Cowardly Dog episode as well.
What?
Yeah, there's an episode of Courage the
I've
Cowardly
not
Dog where
seen
they I don't remember if it's like dinosaur fossils, but the Muriel I think breaks like her leg, and they replace it with it might have been a mole, like some kind of giant prehistoric mole, and she starts taking on the qualities of the mole.
I've not seen that episode.
Yeah, that's a real episode. I'm getting me mallet was like stated many times in that episode.
All right.
It sounds very unscientific. I agree. I think his dad, by the way, is the doctor who does that.
I mean, there's kind of like an old science fiction sort of speculative trope of like from when organ transplants were only kind of a thing that people theoretically could do if you didn't die
yeah.
of dysentery on the operating table.
Just give everyone cow blood. Don't worry about
So
it.
like there are like old pulpy stuff where it's like someone will replace organs and then spooky shit happens. But,
yeah.
dinosaur bones aren't bones anymore.
No, and in fact, I've pointed this out to people many times, but if you see a dinosaur bone in a museum, that's also not a dinosaur bone. That's a plaster cast of a dinosaur bone.
The whole point of fossilization is that all of the actual organic material is slowly over time replaced by like rock that's just taking the form of what was there before because
You
it
can't
left
get
spaces.
DNA from fossils. That's not how that works.
Like it just left spaces in the mud or whatever, and then it got filled by other things, and it's just taking the shape. I mean, it's more complicated than that, and I don't actually know like the chemistry behind it, but they're not really bones anymore.
No, they are not bones.
And even if they were, DNA degrades over time because it's an organic material. Like, the only time we find old DNA in, like, really old stuff, it's, like maybe 10,000 years old as opposed to, like, 6 million years old.
Even
like,
then,
frozen
it's
stuff.
You can damage DNA really poorly by doing that. Poor environmental conditions will actually damage the DNA of relics.
Apparently there's 2 episodes of Courage that involve shit like this. Okay. I could believe it with Courage the Cowardly
Can you
Dog,
read
though.
that, please? Because I can't look down.
The one that James Mason is talking about is the one where Eustace discovered fossils in his backyard and gets a fossil in him, and he wrecks stuff, and Courage has to get one implanted in him to fight him.
Yeah. I kind of remember that. That's like they turn into kangaroos and they fight in Paris at the end. I vaguely remember this.
There's a lot of episodes of Courage that I don't think I ever actually caught on cable, and
They sound
the
fake when I
nature-
describe them.
No,
Yeah.
because the nature of Courage the Cowardly Dog is that you could say almost anything and it would sound like a plausible episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like, they did
into a
such
wall.
incredibly out there concepts. It's like, yeah, you could describe literally
perfect.
anything and then just say it happened to a cartoon dog and I'd be like, yeah, that sounds right.
You remember the episode where Zeus turns into a goose and he falls in love with Eustace's truck?
Yes, I remember that. I don't remember how that ends.
He takes the truck to Olympus with him.
Oh, okay, so it's
Literally
just
just the end of it is that he takes the truck.
So just the king of the gods, the master of Olympus, turns into a bird and then fucks a car?
Yeah,
That's
that's
just how it
basically
goes.
the whole episode.
Honestly, that's in character.
Yeah, it sounds pretty Zeus-like, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised.
The ones that I remember the most are usually the ones that were just greatly upsetting. Which I think is just how Courage the Cowardly Dog is. But, the one with the tree that just does nothing but be nice and then Eustace kills it just because he's Eustace. And there's no conclusion, there's no actual moral.
There is a conclusion at the end of that.
Comeuppance.
The tree is, he's like, hey, I could survive, but, God, I think it's I could survive, but you could also take the flower that's growing and end me forever, but I think cure, like, a problem that Muriel had or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, but it was
Maybe I'm
basically
wrong about
just
that.
a long sequence of suffering of a really ugly tree that talked.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. He's actually in. I talk about this so infrequently, but for some strange reason, I've mentioned it like twice in the last month. There's an old Cartoon Network MMO called Fusion Fall. I did very early closed beta testing for in my youth when I was in. I think it was either late high school or early college. I wound up doing beta testing for it. And nowhere was a zone in that game, and the tree was just there and alive.
Okay. Could you kill it? Was it like
no.
mob?
It was
No?
just it was just part of the environment.
Okay.
I think he could go up and talk. I think he may have been a quest giver.
That feels like it would be like an NPC, but like a secret you can kill this, which is a little too dark for like Cartoon Network to actually do.
No, yeah. I think, by the way, as confusing as it is, that nowhere had courage. The tree, I know his house was there, and I think people were living in the house. It may have just been Eustace and Muriel. And Kevin 11.
All right.
Like the Ben 10 villain, Kevin 11. Except it was the version from the series where they're all teenagers and he drives around in a fancy 70s sports car.
The
It
parents
was
are
that
home.
version. Yeah, they've been home. They keep walking back
They're
and
just
forth.
ignoring.
Yeah, they just kind of
Wow.
ignore me.
No, they usually don't. So
No,
this
they
is
don't
very
care.
silly.
Don't worry about it. Look, Fusion Fall was not great, and it was completely different in beta than it was at the release, by the way. I'm going to point that out. There were entire halves of the game that were cut out because they didn't work well enough, and they just decided to completely cut them out instead of fixing them.
Yeah, didn't you tell
I'm
me
gonna
once
check
it was
the map
like
for the other one.
like there were entire platforming segments and then they removed your jump button for the final or something?
I don't remember if they removed the jump button, but I know that they did remove a lot of the platforming. There were also areas where you could glitch your way into a fence and then jump and climb the fence and literally skip 8 hours worth of jump puzzles to get into an area, because thank fucking God nobody wants to do 8-hour jumping puzzles. I think the people who made that game may not have actually understood how video games worked or how people enjoyed playing video games.
Especially for a browser-based MMO.
Yeah, which it was ridiculous.
In
honestly.
2008?
Yeah.
Assuming that any one person's browser on their PC would be able to
think
run
Drew's
an
told that story
MMO
before.
with physics in it, that is pie in the sky optimism.
I remember in at least one occasion, I remember getting crushed by a falling platform and then getting pushed into the ground, because it didn't do damage or anything like that. But upon getting pushed into the ground, I could no longer move and had to call admins for help, because by literally missing a jump, which was an easy jump, but it is a jump you could miss, because I missed it intentionally. By missing that jump, you could literally push yourself out of bounds. and then be unable to move and unable to die for the rest of the game.
So we've been in podcast mode for a bit. How many
Yeah.
research points do you have now?
Less than 4,000 still.
Yeesh.
Yeah, working
You gonna
on
keep
it.
going?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going
All right.
until we're done with this, I think. Also, True said that he's not allowed to watch Courage as a kid.
How young a kid? Because that's understandable to an extent.
True is, if I remember his age correctly, I believe he's 20 now. So Courage came out when, how old were we?
I don't know. We were pretty young, but it was rerun on Cartoon Network.
It was.
for a
It was
long
rerun on
time.
Cartoon Network for a while.
But I could believe that, like, a parent of maybe, like, a 5 or 6-year-old would, like, just look at a random moment of a random episode of Courage and be like, something terrifying is happening. But if you're, like, 10 and your parents still hold you back, it's like, no, that's the perfect age. Let them watch Baby's First Horror.
Let's see. When I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to watch Ren and Stimpy for quite a while, and then my mom eventually just gave up on stopping me.
My mom had said that she didn't want me to watch it because it looked disgusting, and I kind of looked at it and was like, I also think this looks disgusting, and then just didn't care.
Yeah, I liked it well enough. My dad really liked it, which I think my dad
weird.
was like, I want him to watch it. My mom's like, no. My dad's like, okay.
I was, like, literally never actually restricted from watching anything, and it was just, like, kind of an offhand comment of my mom didn't want me watching that, and I was
wow, I
like,
get stuck on that.
agreed.
I got, let's see. I had 2 teenage cousins when Ren and Stimpy came out, and they were really into it. I remember that. Because it's like, oh, cartoons aren't, people who aren't children can enjoy cartoons, and they liked it that much, and it's like, oh, great.
I remember being the right age
thing.
to be, like, peak Invader Zim when Invader Zim came out. We would have been, like, 12, maybe 13. And then having, like, younger siblings' friends not be sure if their parents would allow them to watch it. And I'd be like, well, there's an episode where he just steals everyone's organs, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Ask your mom, but here it is.
Sci-Fi said something in chat. I saw that.
He watched Akira when super young and made it so nothing else could shock him. Yeah, it's, well, what in Akira? It's been a really long time since I've seen it. In the
scene
movie.
at the end where Akira
Oh yeah, no, just the
explodes, basically.
explosion baby tentacle cluster thing. Sure,
Yeah.
but the rest is mostly just
I'm gonna...
like there's drug references and
Waste
there's
some
some
money
violence,
real
but it's
quick.
not like psychologically like deep violence. It's just kind of motorcycles and stuff. It's been a very long time since I've seen that though.
Yeah, it's, motorcycle. There's a lot of drug use in Akira, actually. I
Yeah,
don't
but a
remember
kid
if it's in the
wouldn't
movie.
get it. I feel like drug use is something where a kid would just not realize any of it and then just forget it.
Here's the thing. I never remember how much of what's in the manga is in the actual movie. The manga for Akira is really, really over the line in some points. I am going to point that out, because I've read the whole of the manga for Akira, and it's like, there's some really good shit in that. Boy, is it, like, fucking intense. There's, like, you're introduced to Tetsuo pretty, like, intensely, where it's like he's taken like 5 drugs and he's openly like, yeah, these are drugs, and then he walks off on his fucking motorcycle to meet his dealer, which turns out to be the school nurse, and then she complains that he got her pregnant. Like, that's the beginning of Akira.
Yeah, but the movie's not going to have everything in it. We should find that and watch it again, because I haven't watched it since high school.
Akira?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a good thing to find.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the 80s. Yeah, you know what?